Okay, so I did this with the client last week, and I told her that I was going to record this so that she has it for future reference. And I thought this would be a really good resource for people, or yeah, just people in general. This is something that you can use whenever you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling it all over your body. One of the things that I tell my clients is that whenever we have an emotion, our bodies are impacted, right? Because we're thinking here holistically. For instance, whenever I'm feeling stressed or whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, I tend to feel it in my jaw. Sometimes I feel it in my chest. Other times I feel it on my head. Sometimes I feel it all over the place. Ideally, you want to pick a place, especially if you're feeling it particularly stronger in those areas, and that is the area that you focus on. So what you would do is that you ask yourself, how am I feeling? So I'm feeling stressed, right? From a level of a 0 to a 10, how stressed do I feel? Let's say I'm at a 5. So I'm stressed at a level 5. Where do I feel it in my body? I feel it in my jaw, right? And so maybe we're teeth clenchers or teeth grinders. And so anyways, you feel it in your jaw. And so what you do is that you do bilateral stimulation in a slow motion for about 10 seconds. Take a breath. Let it go. And then you ask yourself again. So where do I feel the stress? How strong does it feel now? Maybe it's at a 5 still. Okay. Has this stress moved, or is it still in my jaw? For me right now, it's still in my jaw. So we keep going. Take a breath. Let it go. And then you ask yourself again, what do I feel? Feel stressed. Where do I feel it? My jaw. How strong? Maybe it's gone down to like a 4. Take a breath. Jaw. And actually, I don't feel it in my jaw anymore. I feel it more in my chest now. And so it's traveled, right? And so you're really asking yourself and really tuning into your body. Where do you feel it most? Right now, I'm feeling it in my chest. So then I go focus on the chest. And you can do bilateral stimulation in different movements. So right now I was doing tapping, but sometimes you can even do like, right, massages. You can do like pressure points. You can do taps. But you're touching that body part that feels the stress, that feels that tension. Sometimes you can feel the tension in the back of your neck. And so sometimes you're even asking yourself, what does my neck need? Maybe it needs a little massage. And so you do a little massage and you kind of just do it for about 10 seconds, obviously without talking. And then you take a breath. And you're just checking in with yourself. Where do I feel the stress? How elevated is it from a 0 to a 10? Has it moved or has it stayed in the same direction? And you just keep going as long as you want, basically. You can go until you get to 0, or you can go until it just feels bearable. So maybe if you started at a 5, you go until you're like at a 3 or a 2. Or if you started at a 9, maybe you stop at a 6. But you'll notice that as your body gets accustomed to the bilateral stimulation, it'll start to actually decrease a lot faster. So that's my tip.